Paper 14, SFM, Chapter 8, Security Analysis and Portfolio Management, Illustration number 5. An investor is considering two investment opportunities with the following risk and characteristics. Project P and Q. We can consider these as share P and Q for better understanding. Expected return 15% and 22%. This is ERRF. E of RF. Okay. Risk, that is standard deviation, is 3% and 7% respectively. If the investor plans to invest 80% of its available fund in share P and Q, 20%, the director believes that the correlation coefficient between these two stocks is positive value, that is 1. Required. Calculate returns from proposed portfolio of shares P and Q. So in case if we invested 80% in P and 20% in Q, how much return we can expect? Point number B, calculate risk of the portfolio. That is what standard deviation of portfolio and standard deviation of P and Q together. Suppose the correlation coefficient between P and Q is -1. How should company invest its funds in order to obtain zero risk? In case if correlation coefficient rho PQ is -1, how much to be invested in P and Q respectively to get our risk minimized, that is standard deviation minimized? So let's get into the answer. Firstly, we'll calculate in expected return on portfolio. So in first column we need to return securities P and Q, and in second column we need to write accordingly how expected return whichever is given in the question, and thirdly proportion 80% and 20%, 0.80 and 0.20, and finally multiply expected return into proportion so that we can get expected return from portfolio when we do total of the net arrival values. So when we do 15 into 0.80, we got 15. When we did 22 into 0.20, 4.4. So return from portfolio is 16.14. We added 12 plus 4.4. Next basic factors whichever are given in question, they provided here. Standard deviation of P, that is sigma P, that is risk of P, as they provided in question, that is 3%, and standard deviation of Q, that is sigma Q, whichever is given in question, like risk of Q is 7%, and according to question, rho PQ, that is correlation coefficient of PQ is +1, and weightage of P is 80%, and when it comes to Q it is 20%. So if we have 1 rupee, we are investing 80 paisa in P and 20 paisa in Q. So let us get into formula so that we can do that. Risk of portfolio, that is standard deviation of portfolio P and Q together. Okay, so sigma PQ, that means standard deviation of PQ. If we write sigma P square, that is variance of stock P. Okay, I'm just telling that. So as we are applying square root for the entire formula, like sigma P square into sigma weight of P square, to cancel that we need to apply root. If we don't apply root, we will get variance value. To get standard deviation, we need to apply root to variance value. So from the beginning we are applying square and square root together so that the net value becomes standard deviation, that is risk of the portfolio. So formula for this, standard deviation of PQ is equal to square root of sigma P square, that is variance of P, into weightage of P square, amount invested in P, sigma Q plus sigma Q square into weight of Q square, plus 2 into sigma P square into weight of P into sigma Q into weight of Q into rho PQ. In textbook they printed as sigma PQ, but it is wrong, it is rho PQ. Okay, and there is one more mistake, is that here they given sigma p square, it is sigma p. So the formula is square root of sigma p square into weight of p square plus sigma q square into weight of q square plus 2 of standard sigma p into weight of p into sigma q into weight of q into rho pq. Okay, this formula is common while calculating standard deviation. When we see this formula for the first time, we feel like it is difficult to remember, but when we practice for 3 to 4 times while practicing another questions, it will be habituated to us, and so that we will remember and we will understand the concept, why it is, how it is. So I practice each and every question on notebook first, then I am recording this video. So let me tell the formula once again. Standard deviation of p square is equal to variance of p into weight of p square plus standard variance of q into weight of q square plus 2 into standard deviation of p into weight of p into standard deviation of q into weight of q into rho pq. This I elaborated technically. Sigma pq is equal to square root of sigma p square plus wp square, square root of sigma p square into weight of p square sigma plus sigma q square into weight of q square plus 2 into sigma p into weight of p into sigma q into weight of q into rho pq. So we need to substitute the values. If not able to follow clearly, we can adjust the video speed to lower level so that we can understand this video clearly. So sigma p square, risk of p square, whatever given question, so that is 3 square into 80% square plus 7 square into 20 square plus 2 into 3 into 0.80 into 7 into 0.20 into 1. Okay, so when we simplify this, square root of 3 square 9 into 8 8s are 64, 0.64 here because we have 0 after decimal, right? So 7 square 7 7s are 49 into 2 2s are 4 0.04 plus 2 into 3 into 0.80 into 7 into 0.20 into 1, that becomes 6.72. All these are positive values since no minus is involved in this portion. So when we do this, finally we'll get square root of 14.44. so square root of 14.44 is equal to 3.8. that is the risk, that is the standard deviation of our portfolio PQ. Then what they asked, so we did up to 1 A and B. Finally what they asked, suppose the correlation coefficient of PQ is -1, how should the company invest the funds in order to obtain zero risk portfolio? So we don't know how much to invest in P and how much to invest in PQ, right? So if we assume like we are investing just a number like alphabet like A, say second investment in second share, how much it becomes if we are investing A in share 1, first share 2 we will be investing 1 minus A. Okay, so to identify that, to calculate that, formula is, see here, proportion of investment in security P, that is weight how much we are investing, weightage how much we are investing in security P. So WP is equal to sigma Q square. Sigma Q square means variance of Q minus 2 minus COV PQ, covariance of PQ. So let me elaborate. Variance of Q minus covariance of PQ divided by variance of P plus variance of Q plus 2 into covariance of PQ. Covariance of PQ. How we can calculate covariance of PQ? Other values we have been questioned and we calculated some of the values, but we need to calculate covariance of PQ. Covariance of PQ is equal to rho PQ into standard deviation sigma P into sigma Q. So we know rho PQ, that is rho looks like symbol P. We have minus 1, that is what they given in the question. So minus 1 into standard deviation of P is 3, standard deviation of Q is 7. So when we did that, we'll get value 21. That is the covariance COV of PQ is 21. As I said just now, WQ weight of Q is 1 minus weight of P, whatever left after investing in security P. Okay, so let us get weight of P by using this formula. Weight of P is equal to sigma Q square minus COV PQ divided by sigma P square plus sigma Q square minus 2 COV PQ. Okay, so weight of P is equal to 7 square minus 21. Q variance that is variance of Q, that is standard deviation square of Q, is 7 square minus 21. Minus into minus becomes plus. I am telling this for next step. Divided by 3 square, that is standard deviation of P square. 7 square standard deviation of Q square minus 2 into minus 21. Here plus into minus becomes minus. But we have two minuses here, if you see, so that also turns into positive value. There, minus 2 into minus 21, there you can see now. So 49 plus 21 divided by 9 plus 49 plus 42, 2 into 21. So weight of P is equal to 70 by 100, that is equal to 0.70. 70% in we are investing in security P, the leftover 0.30, that is 30% to be invested in security Q.